We are back from our first trip in 6 months. Sadly, it was not a cruise. Although, with several developments this week, we're getting closer to the day when cruising will resume in the US. Did you miss any of the updates? Don't worry, we have you covered. I'm DB from eatsleepcruise.com, and to help you catch up with all of last week's headlines, we have our latest edition of cruise news for all the major cruise lines. Just a few days ago, leadership from the major cruise lines banded together to push for cruising to resume in the US. During a meeting of the Miami-Dade County Tourism and Ports Committee, leaders of Royal Caribbean Group, Carnival Corporation, and Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings expressed the need for cruise ships to begin sailing again soon. Perhaps the most vocal member of the group was Frank Del Rio, the CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings. During the meeting, he was adamant that cruising should and could resume safely. He noted that cruise lines can operate safely in this COVID-19 world. Carnival Corporation CEO Arnold Donald also indicated that the cruise line didn't want the risk of catching the virus on a ship to be greater than the risk of exposure on land. This is why the cruise lines have been working diligently the past several months to devise new health and safety protocols. Carnival's brand ambassador, John Heald, also indicated that the brand is extremely hopeful that cruising can resume in November. In a Facebook video last week, he suggested that Carnival might begin cruising shorter, modified sailings very soon. However, he would not give any other details.
Currently, the CDC's no-sail order is set to expire later this month on September 30th.
However, most major cruise lines have voluntarily suspended cruise operations until at least October 31st. Some cruise lines, such as Princess Cruises, have already postponed cruises through the middle of December from the US. During the meeting, representatives from Royal Caribbean and Norwegian Cruise Line revealed that they will release the results from their joint Healthy Sail panel later this month. Hopefully, the recommendations are well received by the CDC, and we can start planning our next cruise for this fall. Would you sail on a cruise from the US in November? Let us know in the comment section below whether you're ready to get on board a cruise ship later this year. In more encouraging news, Carnival Corporation's Costa Cruises had a successful launch this past week. The cruise line's Costa Deliciosa completed a northern Italian cruise, catering exclusively to Italian residents. This initial voyage is the first for any brand owned by Carnival Corporation. Several health procedures were employed. These measures included rapid COVID-19 testing at embarkation, temperature checks, and a health questionnaire. Also, travelers could only leave the vessel on a cruise line approved shore excursions. All of these procedures are very similar to those that MSC Cruises have been utilizing on board MSC Grandiosa, which has now sailed on 4 voyages without any reported issues. On board Costa Deliciosa, further changes were made to entertainment, dining, and lounges. These changes were made to increase social distancing and reduce onboard crowding. The ship will offer cruises from Trieste for the remainder of the year. A second Costa Cruises ship, Costa Diadema, will begin offering cruises to the Italian ports starting this week. The company is hopeful that these voyages will be successful, as it plans to launch an additional cruise ship in October. Also this week, Royal Caribbean revealed more details about its new onboard health and safety measures. At the center of the company's plan to return to cruising is its mobile app. By utilizing features of the app, guests will be able to cruise while reducing touchpoints and maintaining social distancing. At the heart of some new features is the Muster 2.0. This new approach to the required safety drill will allow guests to complete many aspects of this requirement on their phones or on in-room television screens. Another feature of the mobile app that can support a safe return to cruising is digital check-in. The app will enable a more efficient boarding process and reduce crowding and lines. Other features available on some ships in the Royal Caribbean Group fleet include digital key cards and in-cabin automation. We were able to experience some of this touchless technology firsthand on Celebrity Edge. Using our smartphone to access our room, as well as change the temperature settings and lights, were certainly welcome conveniences. It's even more beneficial now while cruising in the COVID-19 era. One of the most popular cruise ports, the Bahamas, detailed plans for increasing tourism starting next month. In an announcement by government officials, the country announced that it will be entering Phase 3 of its opening plan beginning on October 15th. This phase includes the opening of more hotels and beaches on all of the islands. This increased operations are in preparation for the holiday travel season. Still, those traveling to the islands must have proof of a negative COVID-19 test to enter the country. All interested parties must also apply for a health visa from the Bahamas government. Once in the Bahamas, visitors will be required to vacation in place for 14 days or the entire length of their trip. This means vacationers will not be able to leave resorts or hotels, but they will have access to their resort's bars, restaurants, spas, gyms, and other open amenities. The country is looking to begin offering tours and shore excursions, as well as opening additional attractions by November 1st. However, there is currently no date for when the country will enter Phase 4. Officials are waiting to see the results from these planned openings before committing to a date when additional attractions, casinos, and most importantly, cruises will resume in the Bahamas. And there you have it. That's the latest cruise news and updates from all the major cruise lines. But of course, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comment section below if we missed any other announcements or developments in the world of cruising. I'm DB from EatSleepCruise.com, and if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, or you've been lurking around for a while and haven't done so, what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe down below and to click the notification icon. That way you get updated each week when we put out brand new cruise and travel videos. You can also say hi to us all over social media at Eat Sleep Cruise, and thanks again for watching.